Hello everyone, SquaredCircle Wrestling is back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the latest news and rumors from the world of pro wrestling, which includes AEW trying to bring CM Punk back. CM Punk sends emotional message to the AEW fans. Ring of Honor introduces new championship designs. Former Raw Women's Champion planning to leave WWE after WrestleMania. Original plans for Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt for WrestleMania. Potential spoiler on Tony Khan's announcement on AEW Dynamite. And much more. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel SquaredCircle Wrestling for all the latest updates. Our top news for today: AEW trying to bring CM Punk back. A new report has revealed how close CM Punk has been to returning to AEW. Dave Meltzer at the Wrestling Observer is reporting that AEW had been working on reconciliation with CM Punk, and that a deal may have been close or even struck. The situation with CM Punk became a bigger story this week when he put up an Instagram post where he went off on Tony Khan, Jon Moxley, myself and Chris Jericho, which he immediately took down. This came while sides were working on a reconciliation that was at least in principle agreed to, per the decision of Khan who wanted him back. Where things stand at this moment are unknown. There are tons of complicated issues involved and differences of opinions on the subject. But it was going to happen, and then this happened, and it still may end up happening. Meltzer then went on to talk about Punk's matches with Moxley, and the discussions between Punk and Khan, which led to a match whilst the title holder was still not medically cleared. Khan did push for Moxley to get the first win, and Punk did do that as asked, even though in his post intimated he didn't like the idea, and then insinuated not being cleared, which is a sticky situation, and others have denied that, but at this point, it's one word against another, given nobody has publicly addressed or documented that subject past the point brought up and then taken down, and denials of it as well. Continuing with Punk, our next story: CM Punk sends emotional message to the AEW fans. FTR's Dax Harwood texted with Punk during his WrestleMania Week live show last night, as well as per the Observer's report on that. After asking Punk if he wanted to send a message to the fans, Harwood said that Punk replied, "Yes, and I miss them." After a chant for Punk then broke out, Harwood stated that Punk also said, "I wish I bought them all ice cream." We don't even know if Harwood and Cash Wheeler will still be with AEW after next month, as they put their AEW career on the line against the Guns. What do you think? What is in the store for the trio? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, Ring of Honor introduces new championship designs. Ahead of Ring of Honor's first pay-per-view of 2023 Supercard of Honor, Tony Khan's promotion have introduced several new Ring of Honor title belts. This includes the new Ring of Honor World Championship, which is inspired by the original version of the belt. The Ring of Honor Pure Championship, which also took some inspiration from the original design. The Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship, which were captured by the Lucha Bros on the pay-per-view. And finally, the Ring of Honor Women's Championship held by Athena. The promotion has done a decent work on these new designs. This will definitely add some fresh feel to the product. Next up, former Raw Women's Champion planning to leave WWE after WrestleMania. There is no truth to the rumors which suggest that WWE Raw talent Nikki Cross is planning to take some time off from WWE after the upcoming 39th annual WrestleMania. Recently, someone on Twitter posted a story and claimed that Cross would be leaving WWE for a long time after WrestleMania to pursue a PhD. However, Nikki Cross cleared the air by replying to that tweet. She said, "Hello, I hope you are well. This is not true. This is the first time I have ever heard about this. Pretty sure I'm a reliable source. If I choose to pursue a PhD after completing my master's in May, I wouldn't take time off wrestling. I would do both." Just to clarify, Nikki Cross has shut down the rumors, stating she has no intention of pausing her WWE career. Next up, creative plans reportedly made for Riddle's WWE return. Ideas for Matt Riddle's return to WWE programming have reportedly been discussed within the company. According to PW Insider, a new creative pitch was reportedly made for Riddle to return to the fold. While Riddle reportedly isn't in the Los Angeles area for WrestleMania 39 this weekend, it was noted that Riddle could be flown in late or potentially brought in for Monday night's episode of Raw. PW Insider added that the plan moving forward is for Riddle to continue to be part of the Raw roster. When Riddle comes back, it is unclear if WWE has any plans to pair him with Orton again, but given his popularity and in-ring ability, he will be a major addition to the roster when it happens. Update on Nakamura's WWE status. According to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Nakamura's plans are currently on hold and aren't expected to be revisited until after WrestleMania. Nakamura is not on the WrestleMania 39 card, and he isn't even listed as part of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on Friday night's episode of SmackDown, which includes most of the male superstars who don't have a WrestleMania match. The King of Strong Style has not had a match of any kind for WWE since wrestling at a live event in January, and his last televised match was on the November 11th episode of SmackDown. In January, WWE did permit Nakamura to go to his native Japan and have a match against the Great Muta on a Pro Wrestling Noah show. It marked one of the final matches in the illustrious career of Muta, who is part of the 2023 WWE Hall of Fame class. Next up, original plans for Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt for WrestleMania. WWE reportedly had plans for Alexa Bliss to be involved with Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy at WrestleMania 39 at one time. According to Meltzer, there was a time well back when WWE wanted Bliss to do something with Wyatt and Howdy on the grandest stage of them all, but that may no longer happen now that Wyatt's situation has changed. All signs had been pointing toward Wyatt facing Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania, and the wheels were even in motion for their feud. But it stopped suddenly a few weeks ago, and Wyatt hasn't been seen on TV since then. Per Fightful Select, Wyatt has been out of action with an undisclosed physical issue, which explains why he isn't being advertised for a WrestleMania match or segment. Bliss had an alliance with Wyatt and his Fiend character in 2021 before he was released, and there was never any conclusion to the story. Bliss was also confronted by multiple people wearing Uncle Howdy masks, making it fairly obvious that WWE was working toward either a reunion or feud with Wyatt. Since it isn't known when Wyatt will be back, it is unclear if that could still be in the cards or if WWE may move forward with different plans for the former women's champion instead. Roman Reigns comments on WWE future. In an interview with Joe Reedy, ahead of his main event match against Cody Rhodes on Night 2 of WrestleMania 39 on Sunday, Reigns addressed his WWE future, saying, "I feel good. I take care of myself. I'm not running around doing anything crazy. I raise children and dominate the wrestling game. If they keep cutting these insane checks, I'll stay around." Reigns is just 37 years old, which isn't particularly old in wrestling terms, and his schedule should allow him to keep working for a long time to come. Given that WWE is making record profits and Reigns is the biggest draw in the company, all signs point toward WWE continuing to compensate the face of the franchise handsomely. Potential spoiler on Tony Khan's announcement on AEW Dynamite. The AEW president is set to make a major announcement this Wednesday night on Dynamite. He may shock the world by revealing that he has signed WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg. It was reported earlier this month that his contract with the Stamford-based promotion had come to an end, and that he was now a free agent. If Khan is able to capture Goldberg, this could be a true game changer. The former Universal Champion has proved on several occasions that he is a big draw. He could be the one to help boost AEW's ratings. Goldberg could not only be the one to fill up the arenas but could also be the locker room leader that AEW desperately needs. The current status of the All Elite locker room is not the best. There have been several backstage altercations and some have also gotten physical. Is the WCW veteran All Elite? Tune into Dynamite this Wednesday to find out. Next up, Shawn Michaels reveals why WWE NXT Battleground is going head-to-head with AEW Double or Nothing. Despite NXT having yet to broadcast their stand and deliver 2023 special, the WWE brand are already looking to the future, revealing this week that NXT Battleground will take place on May 28th, the same day as AEW Double or Nothing. Shawn Michaels told in a recent interview with the BT Sports' Ariel Helwani, No, look, I'll say this, from a holiday standpoint, that's the thing. In the past, we've done well on the holidays. It's my understanding that's why we did that. It's not different than we used to do stuff back in the day on Christmas and on Thanksgiving. Holidays are always big days. That's what this is for us. We're live on Peacock. Basically, sort of free. From my standpoint, it's just the date was available. The holiday does really well for us. And that is all for today's news. Make sure to subscribe to our channel SquaredCircle Wrestling for all the latest updates.